Hello everyone, this is Dexter Howard and welcome to another Strong Man Moment. Today we're going to focus on the word manhood. You may ask, what is manhood? Quite often I've heard the word perfection associated with manhood. Manhood has very little to nothing to do with being perfect. Sometimes we set these lofty expectations and it causes us to fail so miserably at manhood. We see this depicted in the life of the first man, Adam. In the book of Genesis chapter 3, the Bible says that Adam heard the voice of God walking through the garden in the cool of the day, and Adam went and hid himself. Why? Because he was afraid. Why was Adam afraid? Because Adam knew he had been derelict in the one thing that God had given him a charge for, and that was to be responsible. Responsible to do what? God gave Adam a charge to be responsible to keep the garden, to cultivate it, to replenish it, and to reproduce and multiply and be fruitful. Instead of accepting the charge to be responsible, Adam sought after perfection. Remember? Adam, he ate of the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. He was enticed to eat of that fruit. Adam, his argument to the serpent when the serpent enticed him was, God told us we cannot eat of that fruit. If we do so, we shall surely die. The serpent says, you shall not surely die, because God surely knows the day that you eat of that fruit, you will become just like him, perfect. Adam sought after perfection like most men do. We are trying to be perfect at something that we were not intended to be perfect at. You are not perfect. You are imperfect. You are a human being. You are full of flaws, and you're going to make mistakes, and you're full of imperfections. Accept it. That's how it is. Manhood is about your imperfections. But more than anything, manhood is about, I believe, two essential things, and those two essential things God gave Adam and he was derelict at, and it was about being responsible and accountable. God gave Adam a responsibility to keep the garden. He was derelict in it. He sought perfection. God gave Adam a responsibility to be accountable. As a matter of fact, when God showed up, Adam hid, because God showing up represented someone showing up to hold Adam accountable. Where are you, Adam? What have you been doing? Why are you hiding? That was questions of accountability. Responsibility and accountability is about doing what you're supposed to do, being where you're supposed to be day in and day out. It's about being present. It's about showing up, getting the job done, whatever it takes to carry out my responsibility, no matter how difficult it might feel, no matter how difficult it might seem, rain, sleet, or snow, I am showing up. I'm going to be present. I'm going to be present in my family's life. I'm going to be present where I'm needed, when I'm needed, and how I'm needed. I'm not going to strive to be perfect. I'm just going to strive to be responsible and to be accountable. I want to challenge you today. Be strong. Walk in true manhood. Be accountable. Be responsible on a daily basis, no matter what it takes. I'll see you next time for another Strong Man Moment.